The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide.
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Zach Lavine.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Then it's Rose. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And for Chicago, they've got Lauri Markkanen. All out there with Zach Lavine. Then it's Derozan, and it's Vecevic in at the 5. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Ball, the pass to Derozan. And Derozan throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Rose dishes to Randall. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Three-pointer on the way. Here's Vecevic, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Barrett, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, R.J. Barrett more of a homebody.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man who's committed to his craft. All of his energy is on becoming the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
Here's Derozan.
And you watch Derozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
And that one misses.
Don't you have the sense that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender. I'm up to the challenge.
And the second free throw, good. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Quickly, guarded by Lavine. Robinson passes to Rose. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Rose has got his second basket of the night. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's the floater. Got a hand on it.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Lavine passes to Vecevic. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
On its way from Rose for two, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ball kicks to Derozan. And the layup falls. Derozan's got 7 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Shoots from the elbow. Rose gets the bucket.
This guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Ball the pass to Markkanen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that ties it up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rose dishes to Barrett. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Derozan. And it's Derozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Bounce pass from Rose. And here's Barrett. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Ball with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
With his first shot attempt, and the shot is long.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Rose with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. And it's Rose missing. Bulls have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 9.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Rose passes to Barrett. Robinson left side. The kick out to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
A floater. Lavine can't hit. And so it's Demar Derozan making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Alec Burks is out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Noel in at the 5.
It's not easy trying to stay attached to Demar Derozan. This guy's elusive, he's slippery, and he's great at making shots over the defense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. For New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you.
The tremendous scoring on the move, right? Not to take anything away from that spot-up mid-range game, but Derozan just dynamite getting to the cup.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Payton. to Derozan. High post try. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
Barrett, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's White. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Randall. That one doesn't go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Bouks kicks to Noel. Randall against Tice. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that to me is where he can make his mark.
There's the pass to Tice. Back to Lavine. He kicks to White. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Young.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
Bouks with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Randall. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
On the wing, Lavine. Bouks covering. Tice passes to White. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Passes it to Noel. To the middle. Here's Bouks. Can't get it to fall. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Tice. The shot comes out. Randall with some nice D. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. There's the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Quickly. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
59 seconds left here in the second. Ball kicks to Derozan. Here's Young and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Baseline jumper. Bouks can't get it to go. And so it's Derozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead. Outside ball. Here's Young. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ball against Rose. Shoots over Ball. Bank shot. No good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave, thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chicago leading by 5. We've got Ball. Markkanen is out there with Derozan. Then it's Lavine, and it's Vecevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. But they get it back. Basket, good.
Well, that's power and focus of Nikola Vecevic. Hit him, slap him, doesn't make a difference.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vecevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league. We know this about Nikola Vecevic. He's a high percentage finisher. To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range. And if he does that, he's golden.
It's Robinson high post. Vecevic on him. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
Robinson up top. Vecevic defending. Rose against Ball. Rose, no good. The Bulls leading by 10. Ball dishes to Lavine. Pass to Markkanen. Over Rose. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Knicks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Barrett. And he lays it straight in. And it's 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others. And this guy is so tough to deal with.
It's Derozan with the drive. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. New York called for the foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Now Rose. He's got 10. Goes up on the high post. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
I'd say he gets on a roll, you better watch out. Rose is having a tremendous night. He's been relentless attacking.
Now here's Lavine. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Here's Randall. Lavine with the rebound. And so Lavine will bring it up now for Chicago. Outside Derozan. Outside Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Ball against Rose.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
It's the aggressiveness of Derrick Rose, a guy who is relentless when he wants to attack, trying to bend your will to his.
Here's Derozan. 15 points in the game. And here's Lavine. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Rose kicks to Barrett. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Down low, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Outside Rose. Floats one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Bulls leading by 8. On the wing, Lavine. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Lavine's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you want a shooter to catch it and go right in rhythm. Zach Lavine does just that.
Here's Rose. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Very hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage. And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Markkanen. Satoransky comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Ball. The Knicks also changing it up. Gibson comes in for Robinson. And Nerlens Noel subbed in for Randall. Here's White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Zach Lavine.
And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute best when he's attacking the rim.
Bouks, he's checked in for New York. Elfrid Payton comes in for Derrick Rose.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Outside Gibson. 34 seconds left in the third. Kicks it to Barrett. Drills the three-pointer. Barrett's got 11 points.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Barrett against Lavine. Young outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Five seconds left in the third. Noel, no good from 18.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And so it's Chicago, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. Elfrid Payton is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Gibson in at the 5 down low. White with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Vecevic the pass to Young. And the rejection by Noel. They get it back. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Knicks trail by 8. Payton with the ball. Pass to Barrett. Here's the teardrop, and it's laid in by Payton.
I'll tell you, pull out the floater when necessary. Elfrid Payton pretty.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Kick out to Lavine. Well, good with the triple. And so it's Bouks bringing it up now for the Knicks. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Lavine. Barrett the pass to Gibson. Shoots over Satoransky. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vecevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lavine against Barrett. Got it. Nice one there from Lavine. And the Bulls lead by 8.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Bouks. Vecevic with the rebound. Vecevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Satoransky kicks to Lavine. To the inside. A second chance effort. And Vecevic with the layup. Vecevic has got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
New York calls timeout. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of off in the next shoe to drop.
Chicago making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Demar Derozan comes in for Satoransky. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. Then for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Randle comes in for Taj Gibson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
And DeRozan, here we go. That shot off the mark. Randle with some nice D.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Oh my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
DeRozan passes to Lavine. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Lavine's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Ball against Rose. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 8, and now the Knicks on the break. Barrett is running. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Lavine looking around. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. That's good, and it's Lavine with the assist. Lavine's got his 3rd assist on the night. New York, they're working against the clock now. Here's Rose. And that one goes long. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's DeRozan missing. New York shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And Randle throws it down.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his 2nd chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Ball, the pass to Vecevic. He gets that one. Vecevic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Chicago.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Vecevic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
26 seconds left in the 4th. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Here's Ball. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.